Hey everyone, it's Hayes and it's Miraculous Monday, so it's time for another Adrienette screaming session.
Another one.
And this week we will be doing Gorizilla, and I'm not going to say that again in this video. I have a lot of trouble saying that episode title. However, today won't just be about Adrienette. It will be Adrienette, Lady Noir, and of course everyone's favourite ship, Ladrian. Honestly, not gonna lie, I'm not counting on seeing much Ladrian this season. Can you imagine if Adrian sees Ladybug? He's gonna knock her lights out. But before Adrian beats her up for lying to him, they bump into each other and oh my god, their eyes, it's like they've just seen the insides of their friend's ear. But then Marinette looks at Adrian like this, and how is this boy not in love with her already? I will give Thomas Astruc parts of my liver to have Marinette look at Adrian like this for the moment he realises he has feelings for her. She is so cute. And then we have the fountain scene. I love this part, it's so sweet. Both of them curled up together, and don't be shy, get closer together. You were pretty much breathing down her neck in the boiler room scene in Guilt Trip Adrian. But turns out Adrian isn't as blind as we all thought he was, because he finally sees Marinette is in her pyjamas. Not gonna lie, it's not that embarrassing to be out in public in your pyjamas. I once bet all three of my brothers I'd be the first at the voting station at the last general election, but voting opens really early and I accidentally fell back asleep, so I had no time to get dressed, so I ran there in my pyjamas. And I won the bet. It's not that embarrassing. And then Adrian hides behind Marinette. This small, precious being of a human being. He is so sweet. Like, this girl is teeny in comparison to you. Like, just hide behind the fountain wall. But then God bless the maintenance worker. He did the Lord's work in this episode. First, he got a cute shot of Adrian hiding behind Marinette, and then said Marinette was his girlfriend. Thomas Astruc, give this man a promotion. Plus, Adrian doesn't seem all that bothered by Marinette being his girlfriend. Most people would probably be a little annoyed if it was someone they didn't like, and this boy just smirked. Look at that face. Just a friend. Adrian aggressed, you can leave now. But before he does, he brings out his Lucky Charm. Swear to God, anytime these Lucky Charms get brought up, my soul starts to ascend. They have to mean something. The only use I've thought of for them so far is Marinette using them like a pair of nunchucks and hitting Lila with them, but I'm sure that's not their intended use. But Adrian carries it everywhere with him. The very thought of that is keeping me breathing. And then they just stare at each other like this as the train pulls out of the station. This isn't how friends stare at each other. Like, stop. Especially Adrian. Like, you can't look at her like that.
No. I said no.
And then, of course, he grabs her hand. You know, she would have followed you without needing to touch her. She's not stupid. Well, that's up for debate, actually. But then they get onto the train, and I would have found it sweet. Except he practically rugby tackles her onto it. Who said romance was dead? So they get to the movie theatre and it's very cute. Adrian doesn't really talk about his mum much in the show. I guess it's because it's something that still upsets him, but he has no problem in this scene telling Marinette about her, which I think really speaks to how much he trusts and values her as a friend.
Child. Anyway, so
let's move on to the Ladrian content, and this made me laugh when I rewatched the episode because this scene reminded me of when Adrian's bodyguard plays with the dolls of like Majestia and stuff. I can totally see him doing this with Ladybug and Chat Noir dolls. But then I completely lost it when Ladybug says you have to trust me and Adrian says always. In the context of season 4, I can't. Adrian, I am so sorry. I hope you'll be okay for what you're about to go through. But then Ladybug catches him and they just look at each other like this. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I saw this, I thought my breakfast was about to make a reappearance. This was so sickly sweet to watch. And then they come down like this. Excuse me while I go and throw up. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like Ladrian, but because they think the other one is just so perfect, they just end up staring at each other like this. With Lady Noir and Adrienette, only one of them is a bumbling mess, and Marishat allows for some relationship development between them because they don't view the other like that, so it's a bit healthier, you know? Anyway, continuing. The gorilla arrives back on the scene, and Adrian, without having to be told, just latches onto Ladybug and she does not care in the slightest. But look at how small she is, it's so cute. Yet despite her height, she carries Adrian around like a princess. I would literally kill someone to see Marinette do this to Adrien out of costume. I know being transformed gives her the extra strength, but come on, don't tell me you wouldn't want to see it too, bestie. But oh my god. Ladybug says she trusts Chatnoir and Adrien blushes like this. I mean, it's a lie. She doesn't trust you. God, rewatching this, knowing what I know, is causing me physical pain. I understand Chatblank is the reason why Marinette is doing this, I do get it, but Adrien doesn't know about it, he's still gonna be hurt. He will not look like this anymore. And then Ladybug says, I know I could count on you, Kitty. This show.
That's a sign.
So, before we end today's screaming session, we have some fan art. First, we have 4 Ladybug unifications from Spooky Gorgeist, probably didn't say that right. And then Alia using the Horse Miraculous from Nath Arts, both on Instagram. I'll link them both down below, so please go and send them some love. Okay, so as always, poll up tomorrow to vote for the episode for the next screaming session, but we won't be doing it next Monday, it'll be the Monday after. This week is just going to be too busy, I'm sorry. So just to jog your memory, Crocodile will be on Tuesday on Mundo Gloop in Portuguese, then Wishmaker will be on Disney Channel USA in English on Saturday. Following that, it is Miraculous Day on Sunday the 8th, which is the day after Wishmaker, and Mundo Gloop are gearing up to spoilers. Like, literally, by the sounds of things. Oh, and I am also a PhD student. I do actually have to do some work alongside my job. So there'll be no screaming session next week, purely because a lot is about to go down this week. And I am super excited for both of the episodes, especially Wishmaker. Let me know what you like about the love square in Gorizilla, and I'll see you in the next one.